connected to nature through the pandemic? You know, how did nature help you?
For me, I've been working at home like a lot, and I'm still furloughed from one job. So coming back and doing this and being back with people again is great. It seems like it's healing, because we were all thrown off our merry-go-round when we didn't want to be, and now we've got to get back on it. But doing it nice, I think this is a nice way for me to get back on the merry-go-round.
Yeah, I think in terms of it was a more realisation to connecting to things that our nature produces, natural produces, and eating and growing things and doing things. You know, having to, because we were restricted to go to places to buy them. You know, food, produce, but there was a way of, you know, you kind of realising that a lot of these things are grown earthly. You can make your own organic based food and things like that. So I think that's what kind of brought to light for us as a family.
Somebody told us about it. You must do this barefoot experience, and yeah, the thought of it was like, no, we're not going to do that. But honestly, yeah, we all took socks and shoes off, didn't we? And then went round like, yeah, this little sort of pathway of all these different experiences.
The thing that I've the most enjoyable I had time for is one, having some time, and every day I would say for at least an hour a day we'd go out into nature. For me personally, it has a real calming effect on my personality. I stop feeling like a human doing and become a human being a little bit more, you know, calm.
Yeah, just what you were saying about something you did in your childhood and then we lose it, don't we?
Yeah, I miss it now that I think of that feeling of grass on your feet.
Yeah.
You know, because your feet are quite sensitive anyway, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's a lovely feeling.
It's lovely when it's cool, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely. It feels so good.
Do you think that you would do this now?
I would. And I would now start walking on grass in my garden in the morning. Get up and just have a little walk around the garden.
The mud brings just back a sense of nostalgia I never knew I had, because like I would just play in the mud as a kid. I would like grab cups from the cupboard that my mum know and just dig out dirt and try and find like worms and stuff.
I have to admit, I love the muddy bit as well, because you go on a beach barefoot quite a lot, and you might go and stand in your garden on the grass barefoot, but you wouldn't go and do a muddy path like that normally barefoot, and it felt a bit naughty. I liked it.
I could see my footprint, and so in a way that made me think of those dinosaur, you know, those fossilized dinosaur footprints, and the people that they find them, don't they? It made me think of a very connected to an ancient past.
And what did you guys do? And there's a nice soft grassy pit if anybody wants some softness.
I want some softness.
It's nice to find the different surfaces so you can rest your feet.
It's nice.
It is nice.
It's a nice feeling.
It is a nice feeling.
How does it make you feel?
You get a feeling of well-being. The grass is cool, and yes, I think to a certain extent it will take the aches away from my feet. God knows what it's going to do for the rest of me.
He's always saying
I hope it doesn't affect my brain.
In a good way.
Only in a good way.
Yeah. But it's reminding me of home. I used to go to beach in India, so 10 minutes away we lived. So just bringing those memories back, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They do sink in there, the feet.
Nice. I like it.
There was something about that tiny little ant leaving footprints, and then me making footprints, and then this whole space of footprints, and how, you know, absence as well as, yeah, look, there he is, a little ant, a tiny little ant. And we're all scrabbling over this bit of sand. I don't know what it makes me feel at the moment, other than to think of a conversation I've just had recently with a friend who's a real foodie, and he has been on a detox for whatever reason, and he's been to see a a nutritionist, dietitian nutritionist, and they have given him this diet. And he said, "Can you believe it, Kate? I think about food all the time, but I never think about food as medicine. I always think as a nourishing thing, but I never think to eat it as a way to cure something, like it got something to do with kidneys or whatever." And I suppose it made me think of that, and so don't know what I feel, because perhaps I've never thought about it like that until that moment. I know it's a nice experience, I know it feels nice, but to connect it to healing, medicine. Yeah.
And it's
an invisible thing, invisible medicine.
the vitamin D we absorb, and it's the same. We need to be grounded, because it helps support all our organs, all our bits and bobs. And if we're not earthed like a wire,
Well, sparking off.
Yeah.
It's so important. Life is so important. You just never know what's around the corner.
yes,
Like the pandemic has just hit us suddenly, isn't it? I still can't get over it. You never believe in this modern times you would get a virus which would kill so many people.
Just like
Having worked on intensive care for many years, more than half of my life, I never thought this could happen.
Yeah, I think that's what this reminds me, how delicate actually
life is so
we
precious.
are. Yeah.
Enjoy each day.
And
You just need to enjoy each day and take as it comes,
I know.
Yeah.
If there's anything good about lockdown, I think people have got a little bit friendlier, and a little bit more supportive of their local neighbourhood.
That's right. Yeah,
A little bit
it's
more
like we need each other.
Yeah. By you doing what you're doing, you're helping me.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Or it might be the only person you see for the day, isn't it? That morning, yes. So it's nice to talk to people.